Hi, would you like to feel steadier on your feet and more confident every day? Keep watching. At the end of this video, I'm going to tell you about the free balance blueprint, which can help you to start improving your balance today. First though, I'm going to share a great technique tip video from the Vida Wellness Studio. I'm going to talk about the sweet spot for balance exercises. This is such an important concept and is going to help you to improve your balance, feel more stable, stronger, more confident. Hi, in this technique tip video, I'm going to talk about the sweet spot for balance training. So when we do balance exercises, we want to find this sweet spot where we're being challenged enough that we're going to benefit from the exercise, but not so much that we feel too unsteady or too unsafe, or obviously put ourselves at risk when we do the exercise. The reason why we need to talk about this is that with other exercises, I think we have a better idea of what we're looking to feel when we do them. So when we're doing cardiovascular exercise, we know that our heart's going to pump a bit faster, we're going to breathe a bit faster, we might get a bit warm, a little bit sweaty. When we do strength exercises, we know that we're going to feel it in the muscle is going to fatigue. Whereas with balance exercises, it does feel a bit different. And what actually we feel, sometimes we interpret or we misinterpret the feeling that we get when we're doing the balance exercises. So when we're doing a balance exercise that is challenging us a little bit, so for example, if we take the really simple example of the one leg stand, which we would do obviously with some kind of support if we needed to hold on, we start wobbling a little bit, probably quite quickly when we do the one leg stand, we start wobbling. And quite often people say to me, oh, look how much I'm wobbling, my balance is terrible. Or, oh, I'm so awful at balance, look at me, I'm all over the place. And actually what we need to do is to reframe that. And instead of seeing the wobbling as, instead of reading that as, oh, I can't do this, my balance isn't good, we read the wobbling as, I'm wobbling, which means that all these little stabilizing muscles, because that's what happens when you're wobbling. Because when we're on two legs, our big muscles are doing all the work. But when we go onto one leg or we're doing something that has some degree of balance challenge, all the little stabilizing muscles in our ankles, in our knees, in our hips need to switch on, fire up and work to hold us steady. And it's that thing of actually we're never balanced, but we're always balancing. So when we're maintaining our balance, we're constantly balancing, we're constantly working to hold that position. So the fact of feeling that when we're doing the balance exercise is a good thing. It means it's working. So it doesn't mean, the fact that you're wobbling when you do the balance exercise doesn't mean that your balance is rubbish. It means that actually stuff is working, because that wobbling is muscle, everything's switching on, working, balancing you. And if you're still upright doing it, then it's all good. So let's reframe that a little bit. And understand that we need to feel that degree of challenge and that slight instability when we're doing the balance exercises. Now, we always want to do our balance exercises next to a support. We love a good kitchen worktop. It's usually at a really good height. And obviously really solid and sturdy. A table can work too. We want something very solid, so if we hold on to it, it's not going to move. A chair also, especially if it's got a nice high back, and if you feel like the chair might slide on the floor, what you can do is put the chair against a wall, and then you're out here holding onto the chair, so if it moved, it can't move really, because there's a wall there. But making sure we've always got a support, something stable to hold on to. And what you can do, even if you feel like you don't need the support, you can just hover your hand above it, just put your fingertips on it, because that just, it's there. And you never know, when we progress a balance exercise, when we suggest that you move your head or close your eyes, you never know how that might affect you, might make you feel a little bit unsteady. So always having that support there is good. And it's good because then you have the confidence that you can push yourself a little bit, that you can try the challenges and progressions that we suggest, and know that you're going to be safe because you have that support. And also the other thing to keep in mind is that our ability to perform balance exercises, to perform balance challenges, it can change quite significantly from day to day, depending on how much sleep you've had, how you're feeling, maybe if you're a little fatigued, if you went for a long walk or did a big workout the day before, maybe you're just recovering from illness or you just had a bad night's sleep. So balance exercise that on Monday, yeah, no problems. Stand here, count to 30. What's the big deal? Come Thursday, you might actually struggle with that after about 10 seconds and need to hold on. And that's okay. That's absolutely fine. And as long as you've got that support, there's nothing to worry about because we know that you can hold on. And knowing that as well also means we don't get discouraged because our balance does sort of vary quite a lot. But doing that balance exercise, getting yourself to that sweet spot, to that point of safe challenge, wherever that comes, is always beneficial. So regardless of how you're feeling that day, obviously if you're really not feeling good, you might want to just skip the balance exercises altogether and come back to them when you feel better. So that sweet spot is where we feel some challenge, we feel a little degree of difficulty, but it's before we start to really struggle. So we definitely don't want to be feeling any dizziness. We definitely don't want to be, I don't think we will, because if we feel too unsteady, we take a big step or we hold on. But if you're really feeling very, very unsteady, if you're feeling at all dizzy, nauseous, unwell in any way, then of course you stop doing the exercises. You sit down, you have a rest. If you're feeling dizzy, sometimes you sit down, keep your feet moving to keep that blood flowing back up towards your head. Just pump your heels as you're sat on the chair is good. But we don't want to be feeling that level of challenge or difficulty with the balance exercises. We want to feel comfortable, we want to feel confident that we can take a step, that we can hold on, but that actually, this is challenging. And that is your sweet spot. So I'd love you to try one of our balance exercises now. You can do a one leg stand where we lift one foot off the floor, pull up tall. We can do a tandem stand where we put one foot in front of the other, distribute our weight evenly over both feet. Choose one of these and just holding that now, just see how much you need to hold on. Get to the point where you feel that wobbling, all those stabilizing muscles kicking in, firing up. And just practice reframing that as in, yes, all my stabilizers are kicking in. I'm working hard here to stay balancing, and we are always balancing. We are never balanced. Good and well done. So please keep that in mind for any of the balance training that you do here in the studio, in any other exercise session you do, or in everyday life. It's really going to help you to have the confidence to be doing balance exercises at the right level so that you benefit, because improving our balance is so important for all of the stuff that we want and need to do every day, to feel confident, to feel good when we're out and about, and to reduce our risk of trips, falls and injuries. Thank you. Take care.
Thanks for watching. Now sign up for your free balance blueprint and start improving your balance today. The balance blueprint includes our best advice for getting started with balance training. You'll receive our 5 tips to start improving your balance today. If you want to feel stronger, steadier on your feet, and more confident, the free balance blueprint is just what you need. Click on the link below this video to get your free balance blueprint now.